I'm happy.
Oh,
Are we
Okay, rolling. Off you go.
So this is my FMP pit. So, like I said, when getting to get a band for the music video, got in contact with like many bands from around Carlisle, and Sugar Spun was one of them that got back to us. But unfortunately, like they already had music videos planned, but they offered me to record their gig at the old fire station on the 17th. So I was thinking about how I could maybe like implement that, and then I was researching it, and I found something very similar that the Apple Music Festival did back in 2015, but I feel like I could improve on it, but I'll show you an example.
So I suppose there's always an element of the unexpected. Certain gigs just take you by surprise. You're never really prepared for that. We've been a band for so long. We've been the same lineup since we're 13. And there's a kind of brotherhood. Your friends are there, your real friends are there. Because it is kind of just like the four of us. Remember this time we played at like this DIY pop punk thing that was set up by the council in Macclesfield. It was quite wild. We were young and alive. Tonight it's being shown to like 1 billion people. I never thought it would be like this. When we were very, very lucky to open up for the Rolling Stones a couple of years ago, you could hear them playing in the room next door. They've been a band for 50 years and they still care enough to rehearse or jam before they go on. You know what I mean? That was quite inspiring. You get used to how it feels before you go on, but you never really get used to moments where you really connect with an audience.
Going to a live show is about connecting with a lot of other people.
To me are my favourite band.
They're a massive influence in music that I make in my own band.
I've listened to them for absolutely years. So unique to what's in the charts at the minute. I just love being there. It's just like a big family and everyone always welcomes you.
Honestly, when you tour a lot, we like to mess around backstage. We take our show very seriously and we don't take backstage very seriously. The moment before we go on stage, I think a lot of people will probably have a lot of rituals. There's always an element of the unexpected. I want to be really, really good. The feeling that we get when we go on stage is kind of the thing that we've always been chasing to preserve. It is your job, but you'd never call it your job. You do what we've always done. Stage and there's thousands of people making lots and lots of noise and you're connecting with them, and so there's a very vibrant thing, and you come off and there's kind of silence that comes, and that can be quite difficult. realizing that you were in your head the whole time as well. You were like, oh yeah, it's still me.
That's it, finished. Okay, so.
Yeah, so just like that sort of thing, but like more towards the end where it has like them talking mixed in with footage from the actual concert, just to make it like a bit more interesting.
So you're going to do both? You're going to have like behind the scenes?
Yeah, I'm gonna do both, because they've asked if I want to go to like the sound check just to plan my shots and speak to them so we're all on like the same page. I'm gonna get like a few shots of it there, and then get footage from the live concert as well, and then just sort of like edit it together to make like a short film type promotional video. Like this is my mood board with some like sort of shots that I would like to get, like that half being like the backstage side, and then when they're actually performing, that sort of like them sort of shots are the ones that I'm after, just to make it like a bit more interesting, and not like have like one stationary shot throughout like the entire bit of the live section, and then like just like a few boring shots for the backstage section. Techniques, this is where I sort of like struggled putting like bits in, because I didn't really like think about this much, but I was thinking if I can use like focus pulling to maybe like use like focus to the drum and then change it to the person, so like again it's not boring and it's visually interesting as well as what's being said. If I could use like quick edits like in a music video, so like the shots don't really get boring and they don't feel repetitive, and then I also felt like lighting would be key to this, because obviously like if I get like a bad angle and the stage is lit poorly, it's not gonna look as good as it could possibly be. And the target audience for this project would be people between like 16 and like mid to late 20s, as like they're the band's target audience as well. However, I feel like it could go wider with it being like a promotional type video, but like the people that they'll see it first will be that sort of target demographic, because they're the people that listen to the type of music that the band makes. How I distribute it, I felt as well as uploading it to my social medias, I could give it to the band to upload to theirs, so it reaches a wider audience. And then learning from the feedback I got on my music video, I'd quite like to put it in like Facebook groups and put it on Twitter just to get like their feedback and just to get it out there, so I could get advice to improve on my second year and how like I've improved from previous projects. Problems I might face, obviously I could face a lot of problems with it being live and it sort of only being like my only chance to do it. So like with the audio, I need to make sure that's okay, so I'm going to get in contact with the venue and see what they're doing with it and see if I can help out, see if I think that's okay, and get the audio from them. And there might be a problem as well with there being like a live audience. I have to get there early, I have to get there set up so I'm not in like anyone's way. If like I just come in and be like, right, I'm filming here, because I could be in people's way. And then I'll just arrive earlier, set up so they know the camera's there and I'm not blocking anyone's view, so they can get the best possible shots and they also get to see the band live as well. Any questions?
Are you just, like, when you're going to film the band live and stuff, is it just going to be you, or are you going to go with anyone at all?
No, I asked them if I could bring 2 more people, and I said that's fine. So I might have like one person focusing on getting like the band shots, one focusing on like the crowd reactions, like how you saw in the example I showed you. You see like the audience react as well. Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
which one of the cameras are you planning on using?
Ideally I would like to use the Sonys, but for wanting consistent quality throughout, I might only be able to get the other cameras. Can't remember what they're called, because like there's more of them. It would be like the same sort of quality, yeah, same quality throughout. Whereas if I had like one Sony and one Canon, the quality may differ between both.
That's fair enough.
How are you going to get the backstage stuff? Do you know the band?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like they've asked me, like, if I want to go and like meet them beforehand, which I'm gonna do, and then they've wrote my name on like a list so I'm able to get backstage and access all that.
Because I think you need quite a lot of time with that to be able to
Yeah,
film stuff and then find the shots that you want, because you're kind of going in blind.
yeah.
So.
Well, I'm thinking about emailing the venue as well. See if I could go there maybe like this week, just to see how it's all laid out, so I know, like I have a rougher idea, so I'm not going in like completely blind.
When's the gig?
17th.
So it's a week and a half. Right. Have you got? Are they quite well known, or are they just? Are they from Carlisle?
They're from Carlisle, and like
Right.
they've sort of done a tour, and like this is sort of like the big sort of homecoming.
Right.
So I could ask them how that's been, how like the tour's gone, and what it's like to be back.
So if they're from Carlisle, then you do have the opportunity to get them outside of the
Yeah,
venue, and
yeah.
you could film them outside and film them in locations in
Yeah.
Carlisle, and that might add to it, because the old fire station's quite restricted, it's quite small,
Yeah,
so there's only so much you're going to be able to get. So I think to be able to get them out maybe on another day, you're not
Yeah.
relying on that one full day, I think would be quite helpful.
Yeah.
I think. Have you got any footage of their music?
yeah, I could get one of the songs up. So that's like the type of music it'll be.
Well, it's like Oasis, isn't it? That you're even trying to sound like him. Is this filmed in Carlisle?
I'm not too sure.
Looks like
Quite
it.
possibly.
Looks like the warehouse in Kenmore side.
There's one video they filmed in the pub I work at.
I think I recognise the singer. Yeah, they're good. They're really good. I like that sound. But I'd be interested to find out whether that's a local person that's
Yeah.
filmed that. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of opportunity. They obviously have a certain look and certain style, so
Yeah.
whether you can capture that, because he's got that kind of bit of a cocky
Yeah.
Liam thing going on, and then you've got Noel in the background with his cringe and the guitar and Burberry.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got a look. So you need to maybe think
Yeah.
about how you interpret that, because I think the 1975 I thought was a very particular image as well, and that's
Mhm.
captured in a certain way in that other film. So think about that very much and how you can. But like the fact that they're local lads as well, I think you should take them out to different locations. Yeah, good. I don't have any issues. I think it's fine. I think you just need to think about what style you're going for. And I think you need to look at other music videos for your research.
Yeah.
Planning. Gavin?
So are you going to have multiple cameras at the venue then? In
Yeah.
different locations?
I think they're fishing to be on this, Taylor. That's what I think.
Yeah, like, I think 3 should be enough. If I can get 3, I might just have to deal with what I can get at the time. But that,
One on the left, one on the right, safety shot.
Yeah,
back, capturing the
that's
audience.
that's what I was thinking. But obviously it depends who's got cameras out at the time for their FMP, because it's quite a busy time.
But it's over a weekend. What date's the 17th?
It's a Friday.
Right. So yeah, all of this stuff's gonna hit the fan in a couple of weeks, and it's something that we need to sort out. So you've got a very specific date,
Yeah.
a very specific window though. So are they coming back to stay, or are they coming back for that gig and then going away again?
I think they're staying for a little bit, because
Right.
it's like the last date.
So basically, you've got that weekend. So you
Yeah.
have to make sure with Mark or Nathan that your kit is booked out for
Yeah.
then. So that's one of the problems
Yeah,
is kit that you've got to think about.
yeah,
And you solve it by making sure you're booked out in advance, so you know exactly what equipment you need and you
Yeah.
have it all ready. Are Dexter and Gavin looking to be on this shoot? Is that what you're asking?
What?
I'm not, no. I don't
Right.
think I've got the skills.
Whatever.
Who else have you asked to do it?
I was just been focusing on pitch and research at the minute, but
I think you ask Ed Higgs because he's asked if he can help film.
yeah, I saw that on the
and
Facebook
he's
group.
exceptional. So I think he's a brilliant cameraman. So I would ask him.
Right.
And how are you going to get the audio?
I'm gonna have to get in contact with the old fire station and see how they're doing it, and see if there's any way we can like work together on it.
Right, okay. Otherwise, you could have someone running the text
Yeah,
if they would come and help with that. That might be something they can do. But it's really important. So
I want to not prioritize like the audio, but I get it's like a very important element, especially with it being live.
Yeah. Unless you can sync it, and that's going to be a pain.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan.
You say you're interviewing them.
Yeah.
Have you thought about what you're going to talk about?
It'll be more about like how it felt to be like away from Carlisle, and how it feels like coming back to like sort of like a homecoming.
So you're saying that you think you should have set questions
Yeah,
ready.
probably.
You need to have your questions ready. I think that is important. Actually, that's a good point. Dylan, I'll write that down. To have a structured interview
Yeah.
prepared. Will?
I think
You've already
everything,
said it.
yeah, I think everything I wanted to ask has been asked now.
Yeah, I think this could be really good. I like the band. You've got a good chance. People at the old fire station are really nice. Steve Dunn, who runs the old fire station, used to be in a band in the 80s. So he's lovely and he'll help you.
Yeah.
And his son is the tech there where he was, called Eden. So you need to speak to them
Yeah.
soon. Find out. Alright. Good. Really good. Like the band. We'll keep an eye on them.